Hello there, folks, and welcome to yet another match day in the SSL Major League of Season 23. I am the commentator Summerstood, and here we have the entertaining fixtures of Matchday 8 of Season 23, the Major League. So we have three interesting fixtures over here, which is CD Tenochtitlan facing Jelahu Cosmico, Schwarzwalder facing Tokyo SC, and Unia Sao Paulo facing AC Romana. Now, one thing that this season of this major league season of SSL has taught us is that you never know who's going to win it. You on paper a team might look as if they are overwhelming favorites, but the match day during the match anything can happen. So sit tight, folks, buckle up, and enjoy the three matches of this part one of the match day 8 coverage. Starting off first is CD Tenochtitlan facing Jelahu Cosmico. Tenochtitlan sitting 5th with 12 points, and Cosmico's Jelahu near the bottom of the table with 6 points. It will be a significant result if Tenochtitlan do win this fixture and the other teams above them lose points ahead of them. So in that case, it will push Tenochtitlan even further closer to the top 4, top 3 spots. Calvin Ball now taking the goal kick, taking it long. Patterson now. Dom Patterson shoots. Rivest pulls off the save. And folks, first corner of the game taken by Sam Volta. Volta taking it. Position still retained by Tenochtitlan. Elliott now. Fine start. Da Silva now. James clears off the ball. Not wanting to invite any pressure. James now with the ball. Passes it back to the keeper Rivest. Okoro now. Tries finding Walker. Beautiful interception there by the CD Tenochtitlan players. Volta now steaming in on the right hand side. Floated ball. And a wonder save there by Rivest. Rivest really had to stretch himself there in order to make the save. Volta now with the ball. Finds Da Silva. Da Silva shoots. But unfortunately for Da Silva, the ball was not on target. Now the throw in for CDT Tenochtitlan. Gaetano now. And Patterson. And another wonder save there by Ferdinand Rivest. Which means it's yet another Tenochtitlan corner. Volta taking it. Position still with the Mexican team. Da Silva now. Da Silva takes a shot. And Sandro Da Silva scores their first goal of the season. That's in. And after 14 minutes, folks, it's CD Tenochtitlan 1, Jelahu Cosmico 0. What a beautifully constructed goal this by Sandro Da Silva. Dribbling it all the way from outside. Using their pace to the utmost. And it's CD Tenochtitlan that lead by 1 goal. Another Tenochtitlan throw in here. Elliott now finds Gaetano. Back to Elliott. Gaetano now. Elliott makes a run on the left. Tries finding Patterson, but intercepted there by Okoro. Okoro clears the ball away. Position still is retained by the CD Tenochtitlan players. They certainly aren't missing the second and third balls. Kuniki now. with the free kick attempt. And it was almost a Jela Cosmico equalizer. Calvin Ball was guarding the goal attentively there. Another Tenochtitlan corner here. Elliot taking it. Patterson with the ball. Volta now takes a shot. And it's Sam Volta's second goal of the season. Scintillating stuff by CD Tenochtitlan here. Patterson calmly collects the rebound. Passes it back. Volta finds his shot. Volta finds the timing. Take a shot. And Volta takes it beautifully. And so CD Tenochtitlan extend their lead by 2 goals. And it's half time, folks. So after the first 45 minutes, it's CD Tenochtitlan 2, Jelahu Cosmico 0, courtesy of the goals from Sandro da Silva and Sam Volta. I mean, this first half has just been pure domination by CD Tenochtitlan. As you can very well see, the Jelahu Cosmico have just taken that one shot, which was from that freaking attempt by Kuba Kuniki. Be it in offense or in defense, CD Tenochtitlan have really dominated in this game so far. So let's see if Jelahu Cosmico make any changes in this upcoming second half. Otherwise, if it continues the same way it has been in this first half, then it will be complete dominating performance from CD Tenochtitlan here. Beautiful interception there by Elliot. Elliot now. Volta runs in. Volta. Elliot now with the free kick. Elliot now takes a run on the left. Passes it back to Hannibal Arbaros. Arbaros now with a floated ball. But Rivest saves it easily. Rivest tries passing it off to Kuniki, but Elliot was there attentively. Position back with the Tenochtitlan players. The goal scorer, Sandro da Silva now. Sandro da Silva sends in a floated cross. And unfortunately for Dom Patterson just couldn't make the shot. Ball now with a long goal kick. With me Emerson now. Emerson making the run to the right. It's a goal kick for CD Tenochtitlan. Elliot finds Tonto Tut. Gaetano now passes it back. Elliot now on the left. And Rivest catches the ball easily. That was an easy catch indeed for Rivest. Now the long goal kick aimed towards James. With a beautiful interception there by Roger. Tenochtitlan. Tut now makes a run, takes a shot, but Rivest parries it off. That would only mean it will be yet another Tenochtitlan corner with Elliot taking it. Elliot now. Roger takes a shot, but Roger skies it over. Emerson now moves to the right. Emerson Tries! Oh, what a save there by Calvin Ball! Beautiful save there. Which means it will be a Jelahu Cosmico corner here. At like 2% taking it. Blackman hits it. But tipped again by Calvin Ball. Another corner kick taken by Goku at like 2%. Position still retained by the Jelahu players. Goku now. Okoro. Heinz Blackman. To throw in now for Jelahu. James now. And how did Jelahu miss scoring a goal from that close? Ball now with the goal kick. Da Silva now makes a bombing run on the right. Da Silva tries finding Patterson and Roger scores their third goal of the season. Tenochtitlan's third goal of the game. And it certainly now looks like Tenochtitlan have buried this game. Da Silva trying to find a pass to Patterson, but unfortunately for Jelahu, the ball rebounded back to Roger, who was making a run to the goal. And all Roger had to do was simply tap that into the goal. Volta now slows things a little bit. Volta tries finding Tot. Volta again now in the goal. And a wonder save there by Fernand Rivest. Which means yet another Tenochtitlan corner. Volta taking it. Another in-swinging one. Position still with Tenochtitlan. Da Silva now. Back to Elliott. Another floated cross. And Rivest catches it easily. Roger. Jiayun makes the run, takes a shot. Great solo effort by Yun though. Unfortunately for Yun and Jelahu, it just couldn't get converted into a goal. Okoro now. That's the 90 minutes, folks. So after full time, it's CD Tenochtitlan 3, Jelahu Cosmico FC nil, courtesy of the 3 goals scored by Sandro da Silva, Sam Volta and Roger. And certainly for that 1 goal and 1 assist provided in this game, it is Sandro da Silva from CD Tenochtitlan who's adjudged as the player of the match. Certainly some good performances all round by a majority of CD Tenochtitlan players. But again, if you look at the Jelahu Cosmico side, the goalkeeper certainly deserves a big round of applause. I mean, even though Jelahu did concede 3 goals in this game, if it wasn't for the performance of Rivest, who knows how much more they would have conceded. That's it, folks. That was the first game. And CD Tenochtitlan have beaten Jelahu Cosmico by a score of 3 goals to nil. Moving on to the second game. It's Schwarzwalder FE versus Tokyo SC. I mean, Tokyo would certainly be looking for something. Something because, correct me, because if I'm not wrong, Tokyo have not scored even a single point so far this season. And all Tokyo could, yes. Tokyo sit dead last, bottom of the table at 12th with 0 points. And the one thing that still keeps Tokyo's hopes even a little bit alive is their defense. The two centre back pairing of Weekly Eilish and Freya Ekholm Gunnarsson. It's that pairing that still keeps a chance of something for Tokyo in this game. The experienced centre back duo. That being said, though, possession now is with Tokyo. Eilish now to Adamu. Experienced Jude Greer on the left. Finds Greer. Greer is in. Beautiful play there from Jude Greer, which means the first corner of the game would be taken by Tokyo SC. Greer now. Beautifully intercepted by Skofgard. Skofgard runs all the way to the penalty box. But a beautiful challenge there by Adamu. Stopped what would have essentially been a goal of the season contender. So far only one shot taken by both the teams. So both the teams are showing some good defensive abilities so far. That being said though, it's Schwarzwalder's corner. Skofgard taking it. Skofgard back to Madison. Madison! Chamber sends it away and Ron Flex clears it off. Another. Throw in now. Keep power now. Skofgard again. Takes a shot. Tanders the second. Does well to tip it wider. Xavier out. Madison. Another good headed clearance there by Jude Greer. The possession though still is retained by the team from Germany. Madison now on the right. Makes his hands in a floated ball. And it was intercepted by the Tokyo defender. Skofgard now with another corner. Schwarzwalder are slowly growing into the game now. They certainly are sending in more attacks. That being said though, possession now with Tokyo SC players. Eilish now to Adamu. Back to Eilish. Handles the second now. Passes it back to Eilish. Tokyo are certainly taking things slowly. And a beautiful interception there by Bayman. Madison now finds Sinclair, but Sinclair is offside. Huge sigh of relief there by the Tokyo SC supporters in the stadium. So after half time, the game still remains scoreless. As it's Schwarzwalder FE 0, Tokyo SC 0. I mean, this first half, we had seen a good set of defensive abilities, both the teams showed a good amount of defensive prowess. But as the first half was played on, Schwarzwalder certainly looked like they were growing into it. Now, if Tokyo could continue the same, they would certainly be eyeing their first points for this season. Same time though, Schwarzwalder would certainly be looking to winning this game. as well. Kriya now makes a run, sends in a low cross, but Williams was attentive there. Got the ball easily. Two hoops now. Passes it to Lee. Lee on the right hand side. Finds super hoops. Back to Ron Flex now. Super hoops again now. And that will be a Tokyo corner. Greer taking it. Sends in an out swinger. Or in swinger for him. Still. It looks like Joe Greer was there in an offside position. Skofgard now. Passes back to Matthias Xavier. Millwall. Sinclair is... And it certainly looked like Sinclair was there in an offside position. Corner now for Schwarzwalder. Skofgard taking it. Sends it away from the goal. Madison back to Skofgard. Skofgard runs, takes a shot. Canders the second. Gets it across the bar. Another corner now for Schwarzwalder. Commentators clears it off. And the possession still is with the team from Germany. Clark now. Beautifully intercepted there by either of your defenders. Skofgard again. Finds Hakkinen. Mika Hakkinen now takes a shot. I beg your pardon. Kimi Hakkinen scores. And it's 1-0 for Schwarzwalder FE after 61 minutes. And Kimi Hakkinen, not Mika Hakkinen, it's Kimi Hakkinen who scores it for Schwarzwalder FE. And it looks like the first booking of the day has been given to Tom Madison. Madison now. Beautiful save there by Canders the second. Superbly saved. It's a terrace now. Ibrahimovic. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic scores for Tokyo. Ibrahimovic is delighted. Tokyo fans are delighted. And this is now 1-1. What a wonder goal there by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's game on now. Anything could happen. Madison again now. Takes a free kick. Just inches away from the goal. Adamu now. Tries finding super hoops. Intercepted by Paba. Beeman now. Again, Greer now. Makes a run. Slowly though. Passes it to Adamu. Sectaris now. And Williams gathers it safely. Unlucky there for the Tokyo players. Didn't have the final shot. Just didn't have enough power. Millwall now. Back to Williams. Williams back to Xavier. Skofgard now. Kimi Hakkinen. Skofgard again. Passes to Xavier. Finds Hakkinen again. Hakkinen dribbles through. Finds Bierman. Kate Power scores their third goal of the season. Certainly finds the back of the net. And with just seconds remaining in the normal time, Schwarzwalder FE take the lead. Certainly heartbreaking stuff for the Tokyo players here. But who knows? Could they stage a comeback? While I was saying that, it's Schwarzwalder corner. Skovgard taking it. Ibrahimovic clears it off. Clark now makes a run. Super hoops. All it did. Kimi Hakkinen now passes it back to Xavier. Madison. Skovgard passes to Hakkinen. To Sinclair. And a wonderful save there by Sanders II. Which means it's yet another Schwarzwalder corner. Skovgard taking it. And it's all over. It's all over, folks. And after full time, it's Schwarzwalder FP2, Tokyo SC 0, courtesy of the goals from Kimi Hakkinen and Kate Paba, and Tokyo SC's response by an 80th minute goal by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That being said though, thanks to the goal and the overall performance, it's Kate Paba from Schwarzwalder FP who's adjudged as the player of the match. And alas, Tokyo couldn't score their first points of the season in this match day 8 as well. But that was the 2 games out of the 3 that will be covered in this broadcast. The first part of match day 8 with Schwarzwalder FE beating Tokyo SC 2-1. So now we come to the final broadcast, final match of the match day 8, part 1 of the Major League Season 23. It's the defending champions União Sao Paulo facing a resurgent AC Romana. Romana, who certainly have improved a lot thanks to the inclusion of Predrag Dobric into their attack. And overall, how should I put this? A change or an addition into management. They certainly are looking like the giant killers of this season, as they've not spared anyone. Francis now takes a shot and Slaphead blocks it. As I was rightly saying, Romana certainly are moving in the positive direction. But it is Sao Paulo that they are facing. That being said, we've seen a flurry of corners for Romana within the first 2 minutes of the game. Sioman now. Tono saves the ball. Hashimoto intercepts it. Mulda now on the left hand side. Mulda. Watchwall to De Groot now. Now De Groot takes a shot. But beautifully saved there by the Romana keeper. Van Eindhoven tries passing it to Hoppity. But Hashimoto intercepts it. Hashimoto sends in a floated cross. Julian Rubio has to do better here. Riveras. Stush. To Kronos. Topbridge intercepts it. Topbridge moves ahead. With Peixoto. And Hashimoto defending there by Sao Paulo wing back. But still, it's a Romana corner. And Aguilera claims the ball easily thanks to the deflection. It certainly looks like neither of the teams are pulling a punch in their attacks. Another Romana corner. Peixoto to Sanji. But black-head Sanji. Oh, I beg your pardon. Black-leg Sanji shoots the ball wide. Hashimoto now makes the run. On the left. Sends in a floated cross. Position still is with the Sao Paulo players. Peixoto now finds Hashimoto. Hashimoto to Nelson to Aoi. And all Aoi could do was shoot straight at the keeper. Certainly looks like Aoi has not yet adapted to the major leagues properly. Hashimoto with the corner. And it's a goal for Ryan Kirkpatrick. It's 1-0 for União Sao Paulo after 23 minutes. And the experience of Ryan Kirkpatrick was been in the trenches for União Sao Paulo. And the experience certainly shows. Sao Paulo take the lead. So right now, it's nearly 30 minutes, folks. The score is 1-0 in favor of União Sao Paulo. De Groot to Kirkpatrick. Nelson now. Back to Slabhead. Kirkpatrick again. One flip now with the ball. Passes it back to the Romana keeper. Kronos hits it long. Tries finding Dobrich. Aoi now. Passes it to Hashimoto. Nelson. Rubio. Cotswold. Cotswold to Aoi. Aoi tries. And it certainly looks like someone was offside there. Oh. It was an own goal. Cotswold passes it to Aoi. And unfortunately for Brannigan Sloosh, it was an own goal. Hashimoto now. Peixoto. Passes it to Slabhead. Slabhead now. Finds Aoi. Aoi takes a wild shot. Cotswold taking the free kick. The top ridge gets in the way of the wall. Hashimoto now taking the corner yet again. Another end swinger. Cotswold to Aoi. Aoi takes a shot. Cotswold now. It's a goal kick. So after 45 minutes of game time, it's União Sao Paulo that leads by a goal difference of 2, courtesy of the Ryan Kirkpatrick header and an own goal by Brannigan Stoosh. And even though the score is two goals in favor of União Sao Paulo, the XG is still not far. And Romana certainly have looked threatening. It's just the end product of theirs has just not been there in this game. Rubio now to Aoi. The ball was lost pretty easily by União Sao Paulo. Romana taking advantage of it. Licksteiner now. Francis. Hoppity on the right hand side. Makes a run. Big Joto dispossesses him. And Predrag Dobrit scores! My goodness! Kamsar! Here cometh the man! Certainly, when rookie mistakes are made by the opponent team, the striker of quality of Predrag Dobrit certainly wouldn't miss those. Hashimoto now finds Rubio to Peixoto. Aoi now. Rubio takes a shot. Kronos saves it. It's a corner now for União Sao Paulo. Hashimoto taking it. Stoosh now. Away interception. Take root to Cotswold. Again, Stoosh intercepting it. Possession now with Romana. Rubio. Can he shoot? Rubio to shoot. Julian Rubio finds the back of the net. After 50 minutes, União Sao Paulo regain the 2-goal cushion over AC Romana. Stoosh now. Francis to Licksteiner. Hoppity. Sioman. Francis. Van Eindhoven tries to take a shot but was blocked by the União Sao Paulo player. Nelson. Back to Slabhead. Finds Kirkpatrick. Passes it back to the keeper. Big Joto now. To Hashimoto. Hashimoto makes a run on the left. Sends in a floated ball. De Groot. Beautiful play there by Yoma Hashimoto. And Nerve De Groot certainly could have done better. That being said, Sao Paulo corner. De Groot again. Finds Mulder. Takes a shot. Brannigan Stoosh gets himself in front of the wall. Which means it's yet another Sao Paulo corner. This time Kirkpatrick couldn't direct it towards the goal. But another Sao Paulo corner. Mulder now takes a shot. A beautiful save there by Kronos. Which means it will be yet another Rockford Cotswold corner for União Sao Paulo. Ken passes it to De Groot. Back to Mulder. Mulder now takes a shot. But this time it's Licksteiner who saves that. So what do we see now again, folks? Yes, indeed. Another União Sao Paulo corner. De Groot. Rubio now. Rubio tries to take a shot this time. And it will be another Sao Paulo corner. This time Hashimoto taking it. Hashimoto takes it. And the ball hit the crossbar. There goes the sequence of corners. From União Sao Paulo. This time Ben Nelson. And an audacious attempt from Ben Nelson. You can't save those. What a wonder goal there by Ben Nelson. Patrick finds Nelson 25 yards away from the goal. And Ben Nelson with an audacious attempt sees the score. 4-1 in favour of União Sao Paulo. Sioman with the corner now. Slabhead clears it off. Francis now. Van Eindhoven. Back to Stoosh. To Lichtsteiner. Hoppity. Hoppity. Price finding Eindhoven. And Ryan Van Eindhoven scores. It certainly doesn't look like the match is dead now. Romana, if they play to their level best, there still could be a chance of a comeback. So after 80 minutes, folks, the score is 4-2. Thanks to the goal there from Ryan Van Eindhoven. Peixoto now. Finds Hashimoto on the left. Peixoto back to Slabhead. Aoi now. Finds Cotswold on the right. Cotswold fires yet another audacious attempt on goal, but and it looks like it's an injury for a Romana player, which means it will be the super subs introduction. Final 1 minute of the game. Proper time wasting there by Hashimoto. And that's it. So after 90 minutes of gameplay, it's União Sao Paulo 4, AC Romana 2. Courtesy to the goals from Ryan Kirkpatrick, Julian Rubio, Ben Nelson, and an own goal from Brannigan Stoosh for União Sao Paulo, and goals from Predrag Drobrich and Ryan Van Eindhoven for AC Romana. And thanks to that goal, it certainly looks like, thanks to that goal and the overall performance, it's Julian Rubio who has won the Player of the Match award for this game. I mean, certainly with this win, Sao Paulo are looking like the team that won the majors last season. They are slowly coming back into form, which means after 3 games now, União Sao Paulo currently sit at 3rd place. And if everything, all the results go as per their wish, I mean the best case scenario for them after the second set of fixtures or the remaining 3 matches get over would be that Sao Paulo could retain the 3rd place, the 3rd spot after match day 8. But that is to be seen, because we have another set of amazing fixtures in the part 2 coverage that would feature Hollywood versus Shanghai Dragons, Reykjavik United versus Liffey-side Celtic, and CF Catalonia against the current table toppers, CA Buenos Aires. But that's it for the coverage of the majors Matchday 8 Part 1. Folks, I am Summerstood, and I certainly hope to see you around in a future fixture. Thank you, folks. Take care. Bye bye.